Okay, this slide is talk about the Malaysian's cafe market. Recently, cafe lifestyle has grown very fast in Malaysia, and so many popular among students, such as students and workers, they are studying, working, and socializing in the cafe. They are no longer eat or drink in the cafe, and here have a very strong demand in Klang Valley because there is very business circles. These slides focus on the market competition and industry trends. The coffee market in Klang Valley have been highly competitive because there have many international and local coffee brands such as Starbucks. And some brands expansion through they use multi-order strategies, therefore the purpose of this report is to analyze Brew Heaven Cafe and recommend suitable leader for future growth.
Now I will be presenting the company background of the company. So Brew Heaven Cafe is founded in Melbourne, Australia, with a strong emphasis on being a community for custom-based cafes. This concept is provide a space when the customer can study, working, and socializing in here. So it's operate with specialty coffee with the specialty coffee segment, offering a high quality coffee bean, a signature coffee bar, and demonstration of story. So this position, the brand is as a premium and experience-driven cafe rather than a mass market coffee chain. So around 3 years ago, the cafe is expanded into the Malaysia and have 3 flagship outlets such as Subang Jaya, Bangsar South, and Mont Kiara. However, despite the strong brand concern, the all outlet has missed their profit target. So we see significant year-on-year profit decline. Subang Jaya record on 40% decline, Bangsar South is 42%, and Mont Kiara still pays on 47%. So the management concern is over long-term viability, and to solve this problem, the company need to increase the sales and improve the profitability to continue operating the business. Okay, so moving on to the strategic assessment, this slide is talk about the strong analysis. So the strength is talk about the strong community driven cafe concept. Because for example, customer receive the cafe not only for the coffee, but also to see and do their work, study or socialize. Besides that, the outlet also offer unique facilities such as co-working and event space to creating a more experimental design. So this brand is recognized international brand, so many people is hear about it. So this will attract new customer to this cafe. So there is have the weaknesses in this cafe is the service variety is inconsistent and long, and especially during the period peak hour, there was very long waiting time. So this often lead to customer low satisfaction and fewer repeat visit. It is mainly due to inexperienced staff and high staff turnover. So furthermore, the company have big digital market and reward growth. In terms of opportunity, there is a strong potential to improve performance through better staff training and retention strategy, which will directly enhance service quality. For instance, structured training and could improve staff motivation. So strengthening barista with customer interaction, the barista can introduce to customer what coffee they use, about the what they use and where from where it's from. So and using then you can also use social media and reward apps to improve the sales. So lastly, finally looking at the trade, the company focused on strong competition from both local and international brands. So because the customer have the high expectation on our coffee quality, the speed, the speed, the speed and the overall experience. The rising living cost also will decline the sales.
So thank you, Zygmunt, for your part. So now we are going to see the evaluation of 4 candidates, and we'll see their weaknesses, background, and strength. So our first candidate is Nadia, who has started her career as a professional barista in Melbourne, and she also worked in a small cafe which is in Kettling, Chaya. And if we see her strength, she is good in innovation, like zero waste and recipe development. Like she can introduce more coffee-based drinks, and she is also good in interacting with customers, and she can work closely with her teammates, which can improve staff motivations. And if we see the weaknesses, like she never worked in a flagship outlets before, like she always worked in small cafes, so she might face difficulties in operational skill and financial operations. So our next candidate is Marisa Chen, who has experience of 15 years in hospitality and operation management. So she handled multiple hotels in last few years, and she can coordinate large group of employees, and she can also she can train employees for long-term growth, and she has successfully reduced staff turnover by 40%. If we talk about her weaknesses, like her age is almost 47, so and she never worked in a cafe or restaurant before, so yeah, she might feel difficulties to understand how a cafe or restaurant runs. And yeah, like we know that most of the baristas are young people, so yeah, they might feel uncomfortable to work with her, because like she worked in hotel before, so she is quite formal. So yeah, that's why yeah, baristas will be comfortable to work with her. And Daniel, the third candidate is Daniel Chong, who has experience over 12 years in brand strategy and digital marketing. He was working as a marketing director for the last 7 years. He is very good to improve customer engagement in digital platform for Gen Z, because like most of the Gen Z we are using social media platform like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So doing marketing in those places is very important. So he is also good for online campaigns, like giving offers. If we talk about his weaknesses, like he never worked in frontline service before, like in any cafes or restaurants. He never worked before, so he might focus more on sales rather than solving the internal issues, which which might create operational problem. Yes. And the last candidate is Rafael, who is the youngest one among them, and he is a content creator, and he became very famous within a very short time. And yeah, he is very energetic and creative, and he is also good in community building as well. And he has good amount of followers in social media. However, he don't have any experience of managing employees before, and he also failed in another project due to financial problems. And I believe that he also might feel difficult to manage 60 employees in 3 different outlets. So yeah, now I will pass to Tiffany.
Okay, thank you, Tasin. So, believe that Tasin shares so much about the strengths and weaknesses for 4 candidates. So, after the evaluation, our team actually think that Nadia Sajudin would be the best one for this position, for general manager position. Okay, so Nadia, she has a very strong hands-on background. She started working as a barista, then a trainer. She trained employees. She had customer engagement. She worked so much, and then she understands what actually happens on the ground, from beverage qualities or customer satisfaction. Next, when she returned back to Malaysia, right, she worked in a small cafe which is in PJ, and then she even introduced a zero waste pastry line like what Tasik mentioned just now. This actually caught media attention and will increase the number of increase the number of customers to the cafe. I'm so sorry. Okay. Next, this actually shows that Nadia don't just know about coffee. She knows how to create a great intention or values to customers. When customers see values, they will come for this place. Okay. When people say about strengths, there will be weakness as well, right? So they might have concerns because people are not perfect. Nadia as well. Nadia have some. We have some concerns to Nadia. Maybe she has some micromanagement problems, or she cannot handle so many outlets at the same time. Where am I? Okay, limited experience managing multiple outlets. Okay. Another concern is that her hands-on style could turn into micromanagement. So for the reporter, these concerns actually make sense, but we don't think this actually outweighs her strengths. Nadia has strong frontline experience, therefore she can set very clear standards to multiple outlets. Even she working as a manager, she can delegate the task to the supervisors instead of she herself handling everything by her own. For the next one is micromanagement. Like what I said, micromanagement is where she cannot put the trust to all the staffs, right? So what she needs to do is just to leave it to them, but setting very clear standards what she wants. To maintain all the outlets having the same sales and same quality. For the next one, it's about why there's nothing about that. Okay, never mind. So another concern is that she might put stress to her staff and employees, because we know she's a barista. She will have high standards because she's working in a cafe one. So when is working in a cafe, she will have high standards. You have to make the cafe, everything will be so perfect. You can't make it any errors, I will scold you or whatever. So we don't know, right? Because these are some concerns. When people have high standards, people will put stress or pressure to her staff. So, but this is not a concern as well. I think this could be settled by trainings, by briefings. So she can just put on some trainings after, like some trainings weekend, to bring out some time for trainings for latte art, for customer service, how to engage to customer, how to make the customer to a repeated customer instead of just one-time customer. And then she can do briefings. Briefings, she don't really have to be there. She can have briefings. She can conduct briefings for every outlet to make sure their qualities is always maintained.
Okay,
Yeah, no, not yet. Like, wait. Okay, so she can. Where am I? Okay, so the employees will feel supported. They are not alone. The leaders will give them a better, better recommendation, what to change, what to do better. Okay, so they will perform well. So for the overall one, Nadia's leadership style is very people-focused and service-driven. So this makes her to be the best candidate for Brew Haven's general manager. That's all from me. I will pass it to you.
Okay, for the conclusion, my part summarize the key points of our report. So first key point is have high challenges and opportunities in the Malaysian cafe market. And based on our overall analysis, we recommend Nadia as the most suitable candidate to lead Brew Haven in the future. And we also emphasize that effective leadership is important to ensure consistent operation and long-term. That's all for our part.
Thank you, everyone. That's all from us. Any questions? Thank you.